Hey, it's my week 4 challenge. This week I'm starting with Vladimir and awarding my stars in order of composition, execution, and creativity. I'm awarding you 5, 5, and 5 because this particular piece, I felt like you knocked it out of the ballpark. It had everything. From the subject, the skater that you used, to the music, to the camera work that found your skater and then would spin around, and the music as it would start from a lovely piece and then fall into kind of this crazy madness almost. It looked like everything just came together, and by the end of it, when your skater was kind of cackling and laughing hysterically in a nervous kind of a way, I felt so uncomfortable. And I loved that because it made me feel something and react to it. So I just thought it was a really great piece all the way from beginning to end. Every aspect was nailed down and just so well done. Congratulations. Hey, it's my week 4 challenge, Stars Awards for Jillian. This week I am awarding your stars in order of composition, execution, and creativity. The stars are 4, 4, and 3. Beginning with your music, which I really loved, and my favorite parts of your piece were actually the things that were off ice. The subject, the girl that was running around the perimeter of the rink, her fingers that were kind of curling around the plexiglass, I found that really interesting. Once she got on the ice, the steps just seemed really repetitive to me, and I wasn't sure if that was intentional or if that was something that was just part of your natural piece, but I think I would have maybe on ice done a little bit more variety of steps and coverage of ice. But otherwise, I enjoyed all the rest of it, and looking forward to next week. Hey, it's my week 4 challenge for Alexander. In order of composition, execution, and creativity, I am awarding stars of 4, 4, and 4, all the way across the board. I thought it was a really solid skate. I liked your choice of music and the subject. Your skater was really lovely, a beautiful performer, very expressive with his eyes, with his face and gestures. So I could kind of find a storyline within it. It seemed to go from a bit of maybe angst into a feeling of acceptance. For me anyway, that's how I interpreted it. And it came across really clearly to me, the way he came in and out of frame and got close, and his eyes were just so riveting. A really good choice for your skater. It's my week 4 challenge for Isabel. I'm awarding your stars in order of composition, execution, and creativity. My stars for you this week are 5, 5, and 4. Completely understood the storyline. That was very easy to read. I liked the way it was shot because we were from a coach's perspective, or an observer's perspective, trying to encourage the skater who was obviously struggling and then kind of achieving something personal. And I think as performers and artists, we've all kind of gone through that and know what that feeling is. So that came across really well. I felt like in general, it was one of those things that looked like a typical day at the rink, and trying to achieve something that you're working towards, and then finally you do overcome it. So really well done. Thanks. My week 4 challenge stars for Riona. In order of composition, execution, and creativity, I'm awarding you 4, 5, and 4 stars. Really appreciated the little bit of a throwback to Fosse. Big admirer of his. And I thought the way that your skating subject, the girl, was dressed was perfect. It hinted at it. It was subtle but really effective. And she was actually a great skater, performer, because I totally got the difference between the two sides of choreography that you were showing in your relationship between like a dance-off. Music choice for me was really good. The skating execution of it was really good. Got the storyline, got the theme of it, and in general, I thought it was a really solid, strong piece. My week 4 challenge stars for Meryl in order of composition, execution, and creativity. I'm awarding you 4, 3, and 3 this week. I think what I liked the best about it was the good ice coverage. I felt like your skater was really probably one of the stronger skaters in general, with covering the whole rink, doing a diverse number of moves and different things. The only disconnect for me a little bit was that after reading what your storyline was, I wasn't quite understanding it in the skating purposes it was coming across in the film, because he was trying to flirt, got that. That came across really well. He kept sort of looking at the camera and was making great eye contact and showing off. But was it something that I would have picked up on about where he was going with the flirting, or who it was to, and what that storyline was about, if you had not shown the synopsis in the beginning that I read? So that was a little bit unclear, a little bit of a disconnect, but I thought the way it was shot and the skating and the music were all really good, all put together well. Thanks.